Business Insider magazine in 2011, there have been roughly 2.5 stores of Starbucks created each day since 1987. According to another article in Statista Statistics in 2018, there are a total of 29,324 Starbucks stores globally. Now, coffee has become a part of many of our mornings, and Starbucks has been able to fulfill this void with both a quality product and a quality service. Starbucks went from a hole-in-the-wall out of Seattle to a multi-billion-dollar company. Now, you might be asking yourself, how did this occur? Well, it all comes down to the passion and drivenness of one individual. Today, I will be speaking to you about Howard Schultz, the man responsible for many coffee addictions across the world. Specifically, I will be talking to you about Howard's upbringing, his claim to fame, Starbucks, and his newest endeavor towards the presidency of the United States of America. Just like Starbucks, Howard came from humble beginnings. According to biography.com, as of January 2019, Howard D. Schultz was born July 19, 1953 in Brooklyn, New York. At the age of 3, him and his family moved to eastern side of Brooklyn, New York, and lived in the Bayview housing projects. Now, at this time, Howard didn't necessarily understand his socioeconomic status and wouldn't until his later years in high school. As he entered high school, he soon realized he was an excellent athlete in both basketball and football. By 1970, he was offered a full-ride scholarship based upon his football abilities to Northern Michigan University. By 1975, he had graduated with a Bachelor's of Science degree in communication. His first job out of college was working for a top retailer who sold European coffee makers, and this was his first introduction to Starbucks. Now, just as Howard grew up, his ambitions grew with him. The moment he walked into Starbucks, according to biography.com and Reference for Business in 2002, he immediately fell in love with Starbucks and the brand. He met with the owners and explained to them that this was his passion, and he knew it. A year after this encounter, he ended up working for Starbucks as the lead director of both marketing and sales. Initially, while he worked for Starbucks, he ended up going to Italy and was extremely exposed to what are called coffee bars, which is what we would consider to be a modern-day Starbucks. He brought this idea to the owners of Starbucks and proposed it and was extremely enthusiastic about the idea. However, to his dismay, the owners were not interested. So he ended up leaving Starbucks, going and venturing on his own and creating his first coffee bar called Gianelli 2. 2 years after that successful opening, he ended up going back, purchasing Starbucks, and has been the CEO and chairman ever since. Now, as you can see, Howard has had nothing less than a dull career, right? Well, now he's interested in politics. According to biography.com, as of January 2019, Howard stepped down as CEO and chairman of Starbucks in June of 2018. Now, this sparked speculation and rumors. Why would he be doing this after 23 plus years of working for Starbucks? The top rumor was that he was gearing up for the 2020 presidential election. Now, whether he did not deny or confirm these claims, he did say in an interview with New York Times Magazine in 2018, "For some time now, I've been deeply concerned about our country, the growing division at home, and our standing world." As of January 2019, he officially cast his bid for the 2020 presidential election. Now, interestingly enough, he will not be running as a Democrat nor a Republican. He will be running as an independent. Now, Howard came from small beginnings, grew a mom and pop into a multi-billion-dollar company, and is now trying to capture your vote in this next 2020 presidential election. So the next time you're sipping your iced caramel macchiato through the infamous green straw, realize that you've played a part in Howard's legacy. You know who you are and who you are not. These words were spoken by Howard in a 2011 interview with the Telegraph magazine, and they can resonate with each and every one of us. So I ask you, stay true to yourself, and you can achieve anything and everything. Thank you.